Alright guys, sorry about that. Apparently when I like to go switch games, it kind of, with PlayStation it ends my live so that it can, uh, allow me to edit my stream. And, alright. So, I've gotten one of mine up to level 38, and they're now a bard. That's my Viera, clan Vina. Um, Hikaru, Kitsune, the one that I've been streaming with you all, not Raphael, um, is the one that I've been having, is the one that I haven't done any leveling on since I started this one with y'all. They're still a archer, level 11. So there's just a lot of stuff going on here. I ended up joining a really awesome guild. They're pretty awesome. They're good people. Although I have a feeling this late they're gonna be pretty much all logged out. Because everybody here, like most of the rest of my life, it all exists on East Coast time, even though I'm in Central time. But I always still say hi. Okay. Yeah, I'm the only one online. It tracks. Let's see. Okay, so need to go to the School of Hard Knocks. I needed to report delay.
Crafty gamer Freya is now live streaming Final Fantasy XIV Online, FF14 MSQ.
So it is going to be a bit before, I hate to say it, we're going to be able to get everything that we're going to need. So on my other one, I went Maelstrom again. Surveyor's robe and all that good stuff, and then go slay the tree slugs and northern vultures. We still need to investigate the hedge tree, which is make it out to the lavender beds, do all that good stuff. You know, important things. surveyors. Okay, so we have to stay vigilant, blah, blah, blah. To be frank, everything we have is better right now. We have to go cull some animals. Actually give me a little bit of leveling, quicker leveling, but we did hit level 12, so let me very quickly. So one of the things you can do when you're like leveling, or just like doing the grind, is if they have any kind of foods or anything like that that you can pop in your, pop in to kind of give you extra XP or extra like ability to like have a little bit better attack, or just waste your time with it. Always use those things. Not necessarily like waste money on it, but like when you can, crafting. Diversify, because you never know when your party's going to need you to switch gears on what role you're playing. So, if you have, like with this game, where you have jobs, diversifying and learning like all the different jobs that you can do is really super helpful. At least to me, it was always super helpful. Don't have your chocobo yet? Not exactly the wisest idea. Keep your dots always primed, ready. When you're doing things like Bard, don't forget to use your songs, especially when you're in dungeons. And don't forget your order of rotation to where you don't just mash your buttons. Right now, I'm still kind of getting used to the game and how it's been playing out, so therefore I'm still not like, area of effect attacks unless you're prepared for onslaught that will bring you, you know, little things like that. It really does help your survivability. And if you don't feel like killing it, alas, you know, if you can run away out of the hate zone, make sure that if you are doing melee, make sure that you have your hate, you know, skill, like where you can get enmity, like make sure you have that on. That's where a lot of new like melee classes, specifically like, you know, your main ones, they lose it in this game. Healing, healing in this game, especially in advanced healing things, is always going to be fun, but you know what? Do your healer a favor, stay in line of sight, or you're absolutely SOL. You know what? You can kiss my furry little ass, I will let you die if you're out of my line of sight. It is not my job to try and go hunt you down. If I have the ability to, yes, but if I don't, and there's somebody else, I'm going to save that person that's within my line of sight, and if I can, you know, get an attack in to help bring that boss down faster, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to prioritize that over somebody who's going to Leroy Jenkins and stay out of my line of sight. Um, I will say that previous games turned me into a dick as a healer. For good reason. For very good reasons. So. I don't know. Yeah, we're pretty much. Anyways, so, you know, since I got turned into a, you know, that kind of player, and I'm kind, don't get me wrong, and I avoid conflict, so I will leave a party before having to deal with bullshit. Um, and if I do stick it out, I will tell you once very nicely to stop your shit. I just don't have time for it anymore. Don't do the drama, don't do any of the bullcrap. And if it's a learning party or a story-driven party, for the love of effing God, don't push people. Don't be a dick. Just, you know, really, honest to goodness, let them have their story. Let them have their learning. Because we all have to learn the mechanics on fights. If you don't learn the mechanics on a fight, it makes it a lot harder. And while I still don't remember all the mechanics perfectly on all the temples I'm going in here, I'm at least going into this game with a little bit more knowledge than I would have if I was starting off this game fresh. So at least I know what I'm dealing with. I know my mechanics. I'm still trying to remember my my gameplay a little bit. But and you know, the best rotations, etc., and what I guess you'd say what attacks are pretty much useless. Early level, it's not that big of a deal. As you get later levels, and you especially with the limited way that they do the hotbars on PlayStation, it makes it a little bit more and the way you have to flip between hotbars to do different things makes it a little bit more harder for me. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. These are my one of the main reasons I ever left this game, other than not wanting to pay the subscription fee, has really, honest to goodness, it has been other players being dicks. I don't mind get good gamers, just don't be a dick and be a good gamer. People gotta learn. Give them a chance. Not everybody's the same. But, yeah. but it's kind of, let's see. I will admit right now, I'm a little bit starting to get to the point of being exhausted, and I've already had a spouse come in here and say, hey, do you mind, like, ending stream so that we can go to bed at a decent time tonight, because I'm still exhausted from the silliness of fall allergies or whatever the F we caught. So I probably won't stay on much longer. It's a fresh streak. But yeah. Saying about knowing what things are gonna get you really quick leveling. Because we've only been playing for a few minutes, really, in the grand scheme of things. We've only done a couple of things, not really had that many quest completions. But because I'm staying with things that like my hunting log and we've done a couple of fates as we were on our way to go do other things that we needed to do. We're kind of very quickly knocking out some things. That we can knock out. See, here's our tree slugs. However, the other thing that we need is a shroud. These are the things that we have to kill 8 of for Lay, for our archer quest. So by the time we turn this in, we'll be level 15. And when we're level 15, we can just go straight into getting our next archer quest, which means less travel, which means less money spent if you're not setting your home points like you should be. My dumb ass the other day forgot to set a home point to a closer location, and I ended up having to waste a lot of time. So, for the love of God, remember to set your home points. Don't be tired. Don't play smarter. Play smarter than I did the other day. I really haven't even gained that much this week, to be honest. It's been kind of a slow week for me to do things, other than like doing dailies and LADS, because there's another limited with Raphael, which I got on one of my games, but I did not get on the other. There's a couple of other things that are going on, like events and stuff, which means that, you know, I'm actually having a pretty good time on that game. I'll admit it's fun. It's not the worst. Like, on one of them, I just hit, like, level 60 affinity with Raphael. I'm, like, at level 57 affinity with Silas, level 57 with, Actually, you know, the sad thing is Zane is the one that gets, like, the lowest, like, you know, and he's turned out to be, like, such a sweetie. So, you know. Imagine all of that. Okay. So, I'm just grabbing the wards for the different areas as I go. when you get into it. That way, like right now, I know that our guild is looking at a hall in Limsalo Mensa. So hopefully we'll win one of these bids. Like, the housing in this game is insane. You have to save up a lot of gil. And I'm not like about paying for like my Krista, paying for a lot of extra Krista or paying for any of that. So like anytime where there's extras, if I can, I try and get them with like getting the deluxe content and paying a little bit less to get a little bit more bang for my buck. But yeah. Anyways. There we go. And here we are. Alright. Well, I'm gonna call it here for the night because I'm exhausted. Two, I think my poor significant other really would like some sleep. And I am just way too tired. It has been a hectic week. And we got a lot done in Baldur's Gate today. We got at least the answer quest line done from start to finish. And we got to level 13 in here. Like, yeah, it's only 2 levels, but meh. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Sorry about this being more of a rant stream about, like, the fact that I don't like certain habits in MMOs. I kind of got over a lot of bull crap with MMOs a while back, which is why playing things like Baldur's Gate or like Genshin Impact, where you have a greater chance of playing with friends than you do with others, just like makes it easier, or just playing solo play, because to be honest, solo play is not anything I'm new to, but you know, I do love this game, so I had to come back. We will get through all the content, and it'll be a good time. It's just that this is going to be like a slower build, you know, as I have time, and there may be times where I don't do it for a month because I have to drop my subscription. But yeah, so just, you know, stay tuned. I will be having my schedule change up a little bit more, and it's just gonna be as I can for right now until such time as spouse and I have an agreement on when is best for both of us, to where he's not locked out of where I game, because my game setup can't be in the office where he works, it can't be in the living room because that's where the Xbox is, and because he needs to have access to the kitchen, which is right behind where our TV is. So that would like be great if I decided to actually do video stream. So at this point, I'm relegated to our bedroom. So in the sense of like being fair to spouse, it's best if for them I go ahead and, like, you know, we work out what's going to work best for them. He knew I was going to stream tonight. So, I mean, like I said, they knew I'm streaming tonight. That's what, you know, we agreed to. But we didn't quite agree to me to stream this late. So, hence, this is where we're at. But yeah, that's kind of, I'll be streaming some more Baldur's Gate. My next runs are going to be in Tactician and Honor modes, as time permits. I do want to be streaming occasionally with Z per their schedule permitting, but we may not be able to stream that much, as in their school and everything else that they have going on when their life comes first. We are, you know, our gaming occasionally is like an afterthought, which is great because, you know, them popping in and popping out works for me, and it works for them. So, again, they were like a fluke join when I forgot to lock down my Baldur's Gate playthrough. And it ended up being, you know, hey, you meet good people that way. They're really awesome. Love Z, they're good people. But yeah, so if you ever decide that you want to join in on a stream and you have Final Fantasy, or you have Genshin or Dead by Daylight or any other like multiplayer, let me know ahead of time, and we'll like set up some time to stream. If you don't want to stream and you just want to play, that is something I am amenable to. I'm still working on getting more consistency because I am still trying to reach affiliate on here and YouTube to where I can achieve partner status. There are other things in the works as well that are going to be more on the lines of the 18 plus community, which will be, you know, outside of this as well. So that I will keep to those communities, but they will be aware of this community as well, where it is going to be 18 plus gaming content most of the time, occasionally games that are not going to be 18 plus, but for the most part 18 plus content. And then, you know, I am going to follow Twitch's guidelines. I do follow the Discord's guidelines, as well as any other guidelines for any other community that I'm in. So just, you know, we're trying to keep our channel staying alive. Unfortunately, I do know that some people have been unfairly canceled recently with their gaming, just because they stood up for other creators, or they stood up for their communities, which isn't cool. So I'm trying to stay on the good side of all of that. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm older, I'm gonna say shit. I have no filter half the time, and I do try to watch myself, but like occasionally, yeah, you're gonna hear the F-bomb, you're gonna hear other things, you're gonna, you know, unfortunately, get some of my toxic gaming habits coming out of me, but I do try and keep it upbeat and try to build people up, because I don't think that we have any, like, I don't have the time to tear people down. I'd rather build people up. I will call you out on bullshit, but when I don't want to run away from it, because I have an avoidant conflict personality. I don't like conflict. I really don't. I don't like drama. I will, like, if I can, I will avoid it. If I can't, then I'll talk my way out of it, or I'll call you on your shit. Calling you out on your shit is the last thing I really want to do, because really honestly, I don't want to hurt people's feelings, and when I tend to call people out, I'm more blunt. It doesn't play well for me. But yeah, I just kind of want to keep this, I want to try and keep everything like really upbeat for y'all, and just kind of have some fun. That's what we're here for, is fun and chaos. I may rebrand this from Crafty Gamer Freya to Loki Kitsune, or I may just label this as Crafty Gamer Freya. Loki was another cat that I had. Again, I still hold I am just a cat. You know, the voice is just the person that, you know, that runs the account for the cat, but like, yeah, the cat is very much a soft little fluffy gray thing, and she is real. So the soft fluffy gray thing is very, very real, and they are the namesake for this account. The other one was an orange and white cat that was wonderful. His name was Loki. He was very much my little troublemaker. He was a furry tornado with a tail. That tail could knock things over. There's lots of stories about him knocking things over randomly. Most of the time not on purpose, but there was a couple of times where it was very much on purpose. But yeah, so like, you know, where it's a little bit more chaotic. I am considering maybe streaming with video where it's more of a pet cam, or if I do, it is going to be behind a kitsune mask, because let's face it, I do not want to show my face, not my full face at least. I have body image issues. You can chalk that up to from the ages of 20 until like last year. I've struggled with my weight as an adult to keep it closer to what my goal weight should be. And despite the fact that, you know, I like martial arts, I have been avid horseback riding, I love to hike, I like to be outdoors when I can, as long as the sunlight isn't too bad or my health isn't too bad on that day. But given the fact that like my other big habits like gaming, reading, etc. are all sedentary habits, I kind of have to fight when I get in those kicks. And I've struggled with my weight because of metabolic disorders. So, you know, me being where I'm at now is a huge change, but I still struggle with my image. Yeah, I do. And I always have, because I've been made fun of for my looks for the majority of my life. I do not think that I'm attractive. I'll be very, very real about that. I do not think I'm attractive. I do not think that I am anywhere near hot enough to show this ugly fucking mug. And I do not think that I am I don't think that my body is worth like subjecting y'all to. Even fully clothed. I just, you know, I don't like my body. I don't think I ever have. But yeah, so like, you know, there's some body image issues going on there, which is why I haven't, like, you know, committed to doing that. But given the fact that until I get a better computer, I really can't set up a good rig for running through OBS or any other program where I could actually use an avatar instead. I've come up with another way, but I'm having to add in things like the PS5 HD cam, etc., and get things lined up because I do not want to be full face. And I would prefer to keep it to a pet cam for the most part, because, you know, Freya's adorable. My freaking Rowena is adorable. Freya, the namesake of the channel, adorable cat. You know, my dog, annoying as he is, love the dude, but Yasker is like the epitome of his namesake. Also, very adorable. My bearded dragon, Thrago, very adorable, very good dragon. You know, my beta fish, awesome. But me, not so much. They're all cute. Me, no. So, you know, because I have those issues, it's been very hard. But this is a choice I'm making to deal with the fact that I know that I'm going to be judged for my looks the second I turn on a cam. And so I'm going to do it in a way that I feel safer by not exposing my face. And that's going to take some time to set up. I'm still learning editing software to where I feel okay publishing things that I edit. Right now, my struggle with that is that I'm a perfectionist, so if I don't like it and it's not just so, I don't want to publish. So, and also my computer's struggling with it. I know that there are older computers out there that can handle it, but they were like actual desktops that were better set up for this than I am. So, again, please stay subscribed. Please stay followed here. Please subscribe on YouTube. as I branch out in other social medias, as I get more things that I can share. Follow my Instagram if you want to see random LADS stuff. Follow Twitter if you want to see my random LADS stuff that I share, or other things that I share from like just, you know, dailies to get extra, you know, extra things. But other than that, like, you know, I really, I'm struggling with the whole social media thing, and I'm struggling with making this a full-time thing, because right now I have to still earn a living as well as do this. So I'm still on a search for a new job contract, but barring that happening, I would rather this be more of a full-time thing. So that's where we're kind of headed with that. Hikaru is going to be the one that I go through here with y'all. I still do want to stream LADS, it's just that BlueStacks doesn't work very well with it, and I have not found an alternative to it yet that works very well, and I'd rather not have to stream from my phone. So I'm still looking into ways to do that. Again, streaming directly from things like BlueStacks and stuff like that adds more stress onto the computer, makes it a little bit harder, whereas if I just stream from phone directly, it'd be a little bit less hard on my stream. So just like, yeah, we're just kind of like, you know, that's where we're at right now. It's gonna take some time to get everything set up, but when it does get set up, I promise it will be slightly more regular. And again, we're setting up signals in the household to make it easier for me to stream and you guys not to have to deal with interruptions from the spouse, and me to be able to dedicate more time. That may also mean that I have to do shorter stream times, just because I need to be respectful of the spouse. And then as far as, like I said, cameras go, that is coming, but again, it is dependent on me getting enough finances set up together to get the PS5 cam. I know $50 doesn't feel like much, but right now it's a little bit of a stretch. And then, you know, also making sure that I can stream in a way where I feel safer and feel a little bit better about me, because I am not happy with my looks at all, and I do not hold any illusions of being an attractive person. So yeah, that, and you know, who wants to see a, you know, slightly older person's like, you know, ugly damn fucking mug? I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm an older gamer. I've been gaming since I was a kiddo, and you know, that started well before most of the youngins that are on these apps were here and present in this world, while you guys were not even a thought in your parents' scrotums, because your parents were still children, or because they were my age or younger. So like, you know, that's kind of stuff, like, you know, I'm older, so, you know, I'm still very, I guess I'd say I'm very reluctant to put my face out there. I'm very reluctant to put my body out there for judgment. So I am trying to get over that, and I think that the only way to do that is exposure. So like I said, you may start getting streams where it's pet cam at first, but you may occasionally see me. Not my full face, but you'll see me. But yeah, so just stay tuned. Final Fantasy and Baldur's Gate will continue to be mainstays on this channel. As I find other games, I will add those into rotation. I still have Final Fantasy Remake as well as many other games to like add into here. But one thing I probably will never stream for y'all is the horror game Dead by Daylight, because I suck ass. But that's okay, you know, not all games are my forte, that's one of them. I will eventually get good at it, and I will be able to stream it, but yeah. anyways, I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I know that we have no viewers left, so we're going to go ahead and end this stream. But I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your evening and have a great Sunday. I will probably be back tomorrow unless I am still feeling like absolute poop. But thank you for staying here long enough for me to finish all of this. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Again, stay tuned for channel updates as far as things to come. Stay tuned for channel updates as far as, like, you know, streaming schedule, etc., because that is going to have to adjust based off of scheduling changes and scheduling needs. If I have to suck it up and get an in-person job, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult, and I really don't want to have to go back to work in person. I'd rather stay completely virtual environment, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So, again, hopefully I will see you guys this week. If not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Go get some rest, take care of yourself, don't forget to hydrate, do all the right things for yourself and your body, take good care of yourselves, and ta-ta for now.